Hi, everyone. I am out sick today, but I wanted to go over the rhetorical analysis with you. This is the Florence Kelly piece, so if you should have it in front of you. If not, pause me and get it. You need your writing folders and this piece, and there is also a sample response that you are going to get to read over in your groups. So Florence Kelly they give you the background on who she is. They give you the where and when. Philadelphia, July 22nd, 1905. She is speaking at the National American Women's Suffrage Association. So you can tell that she's speaking to women who already are looking to get the right to vote, women and men who are looking for women to get the right to vote. So what is her message about child labor? And I think it's very clear right from the beginning that she is against child labor, and she thinks it needs to, a stop needs to be put to it. There is also a secondary, larger purpose that we will get to, that if you touch on, you're more likely to hit a higher level scoring essay. So what strategies does she use? She uses a lot of numbers and factual information throughout. 2 million children under the age of 16 who are earning their bread, varying age from 6 and 7 years old. And she gives us specific states: Georgia, 8, 9, and 10, and Pennsylvania, 14, 15, and 16 in more enlightened states. And that's enlightened. She talks again later about Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, New Jersey, Alabama. She goes into the specific laws. So she's obviously done her research, and the fact that a law was repealed in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Georgia, the Georgia legislature, the New Jersey legislature. So she has a lot of factual information in here. She builds a strong speaker-audience relationship using we throughout, including herself in it. And she obviously has a lot of emotional appeal in here, which you needed to mention. While we sleep, 7,000 little girls will be working in textile mills, deafening noise of the spindles and the looms. She talks about, a girl of 6 or 7 just tall enough to reach the bobbins, and they will do so tonight while we sleep. So along with that emotional appeal, there's also a certain level of guilt that Florence Kelly is trying to give her reader. 14th birthday, the pitiful privilege of working all night long. That's what they have to look forward to. On her 13th birthday, leave 5 at 5:30 in the afternoon, carrying her pail of midnight luncheon. So again, just those specific examples to really make the audience feel bad. And here's where we talk about that secondary purpose. If women had the right to vote, then we would not have let this happen, is what Florence Kelly is saying. So secondary purpose of really trying to get women more motivated in getting that right to vote so that they can put a stop to these horrible things that are happening. And here's again, we have that guilt, and it's very strong in this part. They knit our stockings, and she includes herself, which is important for speaker-audience relationship. They make our our underwear, they make our stockings, they make our hats. They do all this at night when these little beasts of burden, she calls them, robbed of school life that they may work for us. So really shifting blame here, like this is partly our fault. We're buying things that they are making, and we should feel bad about this. But we don't want this. We prefer something else, but we are almost powerless. But we can petition, and we need to continue doing that. And we need to try and get people to give us the right to vote so that we can act on things, on issues like this for the sake of these children. So again, a lot of emotional appeal, the speaker-audience relationship that's built, the factual information that she uses to really make her point that child labor needs to be ended, and to also make her point that women need to be given the right to vote so that they can stop such atrocities as this from even occurring in the first place. So what you guys are going to do now is you are going to read over your essay, and you're going to self-score it. You're going to get a Chromebook and you are going to read over the Turnitin comments for the essay you wrote on the 2 memoirs and see what your main errors were. And then you are going to read over all 3 of your essays and choose which one you think is done the best, and has hopefully, corrected what errors there were on the Turnitin essays. And you are going to hand that in to the substitute for a grade. And I will pick those up on Monday, obviously. Hopefully I will be back. You will then have some time in 1984 to get some reading done. Please remember, obviously, I'm sorry if I left this out. Make sure that you read over the sample essay before you self-score your essay. I think I said that. Read over the sample essay to self-score your essay. When you're done with that entire process, you can get some reading done in 1984, spend some time with it. Please know that for Goldstein's book, you really need to read carefully. You'll want to jot down some notes. You'll want to pay attention. And again, think about the larger context of it. Think about what is being said in regards to not just the society of 1984, but our society and the world and history and politics and everything that's going on. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me and have a great weekend. Thank you.